गंगमय की गंगमय की तुलसी महारानी की श्रील प्रभुपाद जैन श्री शिशु प्रभुदान की श्री श्री राधा रस बिहारी विष्णु की श्री श्री सुतराम विष्णुमान की श्री श्री गौरनिताय की श्रील प्रभुपाद की की all glories to Holy devotees, all glories to Holy devotees, all glories to Holy devotees, all glories to Sri Sri Guru and Gauranga. पंकज शाह आया नहीं आज? ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। 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 नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। अष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके Today we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 9, Text number 12. We have read this verse previously. 1.9.12. You are in RRT group? RRT group here? How come? You are not added in the group? WhatsApp group? अहो कष्टम अहो अन्यायम यद्यूयं धर्मनंदना जीवितं नार्हता क्लिष्टं विप्रधर्माच्युताश्रया अहो कष्टम अहो अन्यायम यद्यूयं धर्मनंदना जीवितं नार्हता क्लिष्टं विप्रधर्मा अच्युताश्रयः अहो कष्टं अहो अन्यायं यद्यूयं धर्मनंदना जीवितं नार्हता क्लिष्टं विप्रधर्माच्युताश्रया
अहो कष्टम अहो अन्यायं यद्यूयं धर्मनंदना जीवितुं नार्हता क्लिष्टं विप्रधर्माच्युताश्रयः अहो कष्टम अहो अन्यायं नित्यं धर्मनंदना जीवितं नरकता क्लिष्टं विप्रधर्माच्युताश्रया
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace is Swami Srila Bhishmadeva said, "Oh, what terrible sufferings and what terrible injustices for you good souls had to suffer for being the sons of religion personified. You did not deserve to remain alive under these tribulations, yet you were protected by the Brahmanas, God and religion. Maharaj Yudhishthir was disturbed due to the great massacre in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Bhishmadeva could understand this and therefore he spoke first of the terrible sufferings of the Maharaj Yudhishthira. He was put into difficulty by injustice only, and the battle of Kurukshetra was fought just to counteract this injustice. Therefore, he should not regret the great massacre. He wanted to point out particularly that they were always protected by the Brahmanas, the Lord and religious principles. As long as they were protected by these three important items, there was no cause of disappointment. Thus, Bhishmadeva encouraged Maharaj Yudhishthira to dissipate his despondency. As long as a person is fully in cooperation with the wishes of the Lord, guided by the bona fide Brahmanas and Vaishnavas, and strictly following religious principles, one has no cause for despondency, however trying the circumstances of life. Bhishmadeva, as one of the authorities in the line, wanted to impress this point upon the Pandavas.
Shri Guru Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Savana Dharmadam Vitam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadugam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Pada Savana Dharmadam Shri Vishakantitaśya He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Leena-bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Bhaktapāṇ Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare.
So, Hare Krishna. So last week we were studying how Shakuni prompted, encouraged Yudhishthira Maharaj to put Draupadi also on the bed. And that also he lost. And immediately they sent one messenger to Draupadi Devi to that messenger informed it, Draupadi Devi, that Yudhishthira Maharaj, he lost himself and he lost you also. So Duryodhana has won over all of you. So he is calling you in the Sabha. So Draupadi asked Yudhishthira Maharaj whether he lost first himself and then he lost me. He lost me or he lost himself after that. So he comes back and poses that question. Then nobody answers. Then Duryodhana says, tell her to come and ask the question in the Sabha, assembly, like that. Then again he comes back to Draupadi Devi. So again she protests. Meanwhile, Duryodhana says that this fellow messenger is afraid of Bhimsen. You personally bring that Dasi into this Sabha. So Dushasana, he came. Then he caught hold of the hair of Draupadi Devi. So what is that hair? Very nicely described. Here Rajasuya avabrute jalena Mahakrato mantraputena siktama Te Pandavana paribhuya viryam Valat Ramrushtha Dhritarashtra Jena. So that hair is not ordinary hair. That hair became wet with Rajasuya Yajna Avabruta Snana after performing that great sacrifice. So they do Abhishek of both Raja and the Rani. So Yudhishthira Maharaj and Draupadi Devi, they were bathed. How? Mantra Putena Siddha. It's called Mahakrita. Mahakrita means great sacrifice. Mantra Putena Siddha. They are in Mantra Jal. They are not ordinary waters. Mantra Jal. So they were bathed. Te Pandavanam Paribhurya Virya. He was, while neglecting the portion, the strength of Pandavas, he brought himself destruction to him. Destruction by catching hold of the hair that were wet with the Avabrita Snana. Mantra Putena Sikta. Like that. So while he was dragging her like that, so Draupadi Devi, Sa Krishyamana Namitanga Yashtihi Sanairu Vacha Tha Rajasvalasmi Ekam Cha Vaso Mamamanda Buddhe Sabhav Netum Narhasi Mama Anariya. Mandabuddhi, she was telling him Mandabuddhi and Anariya, uncivilized human being. She was addressing. I am actually Rajaswala. Then Ekavasta Dhari. I am wearing only one garment. I am not fit to show my face to elderly people. Then what to speak of coming inside the Sabha, in front of everybody? Oh, Mandabuddhi, don't do this. Then he told, Dushasana told, Rajasvalava Bhavayajya Seni Ekambara Vapyathava Vivastra Jute Jita Chasi Krutasi Dasi Daseshu Vasascha Yatopajosham. Said, how they speak, Duratmas. He said, शेयर करना भूल गया. He said, whether you are Rajaswala, Ekambara Vastra, Ekambara is only one Vastra, you are married, or Vivastra, whether you are there without wearing clothes. Now you are Dasi, no longer Rani. So he was actually caught hold of her hair. And he was dragging her. So her eyes became full of tears. She was wailing very loudly. She was not, because of so many tears in her eyes, she was unable to see anything. And somehow or other she pacified herself and so this is here why I read this verse. How under such trying circumstances, extreme trying circumstances, Draupadi and Pandavas, they followed dharma. And dharma rakshati rakshita. That dharma only saved Draupadi. That's why I read that verse again. Vipra dharma achyuta ashvaya. They are now here. She is taking shelter of Krishna and dharma. So under such extremely distressing conditions also, she did not forget dharma. That is the main highlight of this episode. Right? So she said, one of the dharmas of wife is not to find fault in her husband. Because she is a pativrata stree, she did not want to find fault in her husband. That's why she said, I will not say anything to Yudhishthir Maharaj, she said. So there are so many Dharmavettas here. Can you not answer this my question? So her whole argument is based on this. Whether I lost first, or he lost himself first and then lost me, or he lost me then he lost himself. So please answer my question. So dharme sthito dharmasuto mahatma dharmascha sukshmo nipunopalakshya vachapi bhartuhu paramanu matra vichchami dosham na gunan visrujya. Right? So she is saying That is her greatness. She did not blame Yudhishthira Maharaj. She is saying, Dharme sthito dharmasuto mahatma. My husband, Dharmasuta, he is always situated in dharma, fixed in dharma. Dharmascha sukshmo nipunopalakshaha. There is dharma and there is dharma sukshma. Lord Ramchandra, Vishnu Maharaj, like great personalities, they knew dharma sukshma. It's intricate meaning of dharma, how to behave in a particular circumstance. What all dharmas they explain. That is why when Vali was blaming Lord Ramchandra chastised him, you don't know dharma sukshma. That's where they applied, he applied dharma sukshma. It's very important. It's very, like that. Vachapi Bhartu Paramanu Matra. I will not find Paramanu. It's an atom, even a little bit small speck of atom on that much dosha also I will not find in my husband Yudhishthira Maharaj and my other husbands, because they are fixed in dharma. Even though they are capable of protecting me, they are keeping quiet because they are fixed in dharma. Right? Any one of us we will attack, right? Under such circumstances. But Yudhishthira Maharaj was bound by dharma because he was agreed to the conditions that said there. Now he lost himself. He had no right to protest because he became a das of Duryodhana. So he had no protest. He has no right to protest. And then all the four brothers, they were following him like that. Is it fair on the part of Duryodhana and Dushasana to drag me like this in this sabha? Why are you keeping quiet, all of you? Why you are not speaking? Like that. You want water? So, Dushasana, Vikatas asana. Vikatas asana means he was laughing loudly. And again he was pronouncing Dasi, Dasi, Dasi. Except four people, everybody is crying. Who are those four people? Huh? Who are those four people? Except four people, everybody's heads were down. They were crying. There is a apavad. Apavad means Ninda of Vishnu, that he did not speak in the sabha. But charge जाएगी? 2 मिनट में थोड़ी चार्ज होता है. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So, but Vishwadev did not remain quiet. He spoke. He did not remain quiet. Many people they say that Vishwadev remained silent and all that. Because he remained silent, he got killed. all the no, he didn't remain quiet. Right? He said, "Na dharma saukshmya subhage vivektum saknomi te prashna mimam yathavat aswamya saktaha panitum parasvam shriyascha varturva satam samiksha." My dear fortunate lady, dharma is very sukshma, very secret. Dharma sukshma. It's not easy to pronounce what is actually exact dharma unless somebody is very intelligent. Your question is this: whether Yudhishthira Maharaj lost in the bed first, then he lost you. But actually, Stree is sampatti of husband always. Right? Stree is the sampatti of husband always. So that is why wife is always under the control of her husband. Abhi situation. In the same way, the property of the husband belongs to the wife. The property of the wife belongs to husband. So both of them own each other. So Yudhishthira Maharaj, he may give up all sarva sampatti, including whole bhumi also he may give up, but he won't give up dharma. He won't give up dharma. Like that. So, Uktam jitosmeti cha pandavena tasman shaknomi vivektu metat. He said, I lost. He said, I lost. He said, jitosmi. I lost. He did not say, I lost, Draupadi was also lost. He did not say, I lost. That means he lost Draupadi also because Draupadi belonged to Yudhishthira. This is Dharma Sutra. Bhishmadev is saying. Samjha aa raha? Jitosmi. Jitos means I lost. He didn't say, myself and yourself, we both of us, we lost. He didn't say, I lost. When he said, I lost, he lost you also. Because you are sampatti of Yudhishthira. That this is called Dharma Sutra. समझ में आ रहे? हाँ? समझ में आ रहे? So, when Shakuni said, somebody who is very dear to you, Draupadi, you can put her on the bed. So, even though Yudhishthira Maharaj knew that they were doing Kapatabhyutam, they were playing Kapatabhyutam, cheating, he did not protest because by the time when he lost Draupadi also. When Shakuni again told, there was no need for Yudhishthira Maharaj to put Draupadi on bed. But Yudhishthira Maharaj kept quiet. He said, okay, I will do her head. Like that. Na manyate ta nikrutim yudhishthira tasmanyate prashnamimam bravimi. You know, Yudhishthir Maharaj, he knew that Shakuni is playing Kapatadyutam, but still he kept quiet. He didn't protest. So he said, she said, again she was asking the same question. Then she said, they know that Yudhishthira Maharaj is not very experienced in Jyoti Krida. Why was he asked to play Jyoti Krida like this? This is actually so Bhimsena became very, very angry. Right? Bhimsena became very, very angry. There is one verse, many people, they misunderstood this verse. So in Mahabharat serial also, the meaning, it has a very secret meaning. There is an external meaning. So everybody says that Bhimsena said, Sahadeva, bring fire, I will burn those hands of Yudhishthir who put Draupadi on bed. But actually, here the commentators, he is saying that is not the meaning of that verse. Because Bhima, Arjuna, Sahadeva and Nakula, they were all under the control of Yudhishthira Maharaj. I will read that verse. Asyaha krute manyurayam vai rajan nipatyate bahute sampradakshami sahadevagni manaya. Actually, the meaning of, everybody thinks like that. Oh, Sahadeva, please bring fire. I will burn the hands of Yudhishthira Maharaj. But actually, the real meaning of this verse is that because I am bound by Kshatriya Dharma, I am not able to do anything to protect Draupadi. What is the use of keeping my hands? Please bring the fire. I want to burn my own hands. That is the meaning of this verse. Actual meaning of this verse. Like that. So, in this, under these circumstances, one of the sons of Dhritarashtra, one of the brothers of Duryodhana, Vikarna, he got up and then started speaking. He is the only one of all 100 brothers. He protested. Right? He protested. He said that Draupadi, she is not won by the trust Yudhishthira Maharaj in the Swayamvar. Arjuna has won her hand in Swayamvar. So she did not alone belong to only Yudhishthira. She belonged to all the 5 brothers. So in that way, Yudhishthira Maharaj had no right to put her on bed. And then about that, he did not ask the other 4 brothers whether I should put Draupadi on bed, because she does not solely belong to Yudhishthira. Like that. So So he gave his opinion that actually Draupadi was not lost because Yudhishthir was lost himself first. Then he put Draupadi on bed. So under such circumstances, Draupadi he had no right to put Draupadi on bed because by the time he lost himself. So he so because of this Karna he got then he started chastising Vikarna. He said, "Why are you अपने हाथ पैरों में कुल्हाड़ी क्यों मार रहे हो?" ऐसा बोलते हैं. You belong to Kuru Vamsha. You are brother of Duryodhana. Why are you supporting enemies? Why are you supporting enemies? So Vikarna said, it is very, very unfair and alarming, irreligious thing to bring Draupadi when she is Rajasvala. You know, so it is very, very unfair. Like that. Then Karna, many people, in Andhra, there is one film actor, NTR, the rascal. He made one film, Danvir Surkarna, glorifying Karna and insulting Pandavas. So there are many fans of Karna in India. They think that a lot of injustice has happened to him. But he is the Sutradhari of Draupadi Vastrahar. Duryodhana and Dushasan, they had no idea. They had no inkling. They had no desire to disrobe Draupadi. They had no plans. Their only plan was to drag her and insult her and call her Dasi Dasi. But Karna was the one who suggested that she should be disrobed. That is why कुत्ते का मौत मरा. काट दिया. Anyway, later on he realized. He tells to Krishna, "Pata nahi mujhe kya hua." So I will tell why it happened like this. Later on, this question was answered. Why Drupacharya, Dronacharya, Dushasan, why they kept quiet? Dushasan, Karna, Duryodhana, Shakuni, why they behaved like that? Because they were Kshatriyas, in the history of Kuru Vamsha, such a thing never happened. But why such a man of the women happened in the assembly? I will tell you. So, Karna was the one. He told that I want that these 4 or 5 Pandavas should give up their clothes. So as soon as he told, all the 5 Pandavas, they removed their Rajavastras. कोई लंगोटी में बैठ गया था. So they removed their clothes. And then that time Karna expressed that you make Draupadi Vivastra. When they heard, everybody had shock. But nobody had dared. They were there. They didn't dare to stop them. Bhishma, Drona, one of them, Drupacharya, Dhritarashtra, Gandhari, they were all there. Nobody said, why are you, how can you disrobe a respectful woman like that? No? Like that. this Durbuddhi, Karna, actually he is a Durbuddhi. Rascal. They say Suriputra, Dana Karna, Sura Karna, all that. So, बड़ी सभा में एक महापतिव्रता स्त्री को अपमान करने का आलोचना करने को ही आया, महाअपराध होने. So anybody, the commentators they say that anybody who supports Karna, they don't have any respect for Sri Jati. They indirectly supporting Karna. Supporting Karna means you are insulting a Sri Jati. Should I continue or Draupadi Vastra?
Suspense. Suspense. Next week.
So Bhima, he got up because by the encouragement of Karna, Dushasan again caught hold of Draupadi, caught hold of the hair of Draupadi. Then he started dragging her very forcefully, injuring her. So seeing the very distressful condition of Draupadi and the dishonorable condition of Draupadi, Bhima was shaking in anger. He became Raudra Murti. He became like Rudra, Lord Shiva, Tandava. And he proclaimed very loudly that Guru Vruddha Madhavalane Chuchundat Mado Thuradai Draupadi Nittujes Nakalu Dushashanam Loka Bhikara Leelan Vadimchi Tad Vipula Vakshasaila Raktauga Nirchara Urvi Padichuchunda Narina Swadintu Ugra Putin said he declared while all the in Mahasangram now all these things are happening. Now everybody knew that Mahasangram is going to happen. Now ऐसा बोलते हैं ना, इतना भी दुश्मनी ना करो, दोस्ती का गुंजाइश ना हो, ऐसे बोलते हैं, है ना? ऐसे कुछ डायलॉग होते हैं, ऐसा दोस्ती का गुंजाइश खत्म कर दिया, गौरवाज ने by bringing. So they knew that somehow or other when we come out of this, there will be Mahasangram. That's why he was predicting that in Mahasangram, Guru Vruddha, Bandhavul Anekul Chuchuchunda, Madodharane, Draupadi Nittujesina Kalu, Dushashan, Loka Bhikara Lilan, Vadinchi. When Guru Vruddhas, Bhishma Dev, Dhritarashtra Deva, Vidura, when they were watching, Guru Vruddha, when all the spiritual master, Dronacharya, Rupacharya, when they were watching, then Bandhavul Anekul, means all the relatives when they were watching, Madodharude, Madonmatude, means out of intoxication, out of pride, Dushasan, Kala means rascal, Kala, I will, when all the Urbipati, means all the kings when they were watching, when they are watching, I will pierce his heart, This is hard. And then drink blood in front of everybody. We took a vow. If I cannot do that, my Purvaj and all, they will not get Uttamagati. I will not get Uttamagati. Like that. Pura somehow will but Shasan, Vinashkala Riddhita Buddhi, they did not, after hearing the proclamation of Himse, he did not hesitate to go further. So then he started taking out the sari of Draupadi in front of everybody. All the Bhishma, Dronacharya, Krupacharya, Vidura, Vikarna, all of them, all the people, some people started crying. Some of them they bent their heads because they didn't want to watch Draupadi being disrobed like that. So the Pandavas, they covered their heads with the Angavastra. Started. They did not know what to do. And Draupadi at that time, she remembered. Right? So was, there, that is why there is serving the Brahmanas, Vipradar Machutashraya. That is the system is there, serving the Vaishnavas, serving the Brahmanas. That is their Kula Vritti. Pandavas, Draupadi, they were always serving. So one day Vasishtha Muni came to her house. She served very nicely. Vasishtha Muni gave her instruction. Apatti Kalme, and there is a great danger. Please remember Krishna. He gave her instruction. So the point is, under such circumstances, remembering the instruction is very important. What to do. So it is a very good luck that she remembered that instruction. And immediately she started remembering Krishna. So in the beginning, on one hand she was catching hold of the sari, and with the other hand she was crying. So Krishna in Dwarka became very disturbed because one should not offer obeisances, pranam, with one hand. According to Manu Samhita, if you offer obeisance with one hand, other hand should be cut. Right? So, according to Sri Vaishnavas, it is a prapatti dosha. Prapatti dosha means, according to Sri Vaishnava Siddhanta, one should not do anything to protect oneself once you take Vaimantra. When you are one, prapatti means surrender. Once you surrender to Krishna, one should not do anything to save oneself or protect oneself. One should leave that job to Krishna. That is called prapatti. When somebody in distressable condition, when they are trying to protect oneself, that is called prapatti dosha. So according to Sri Vaishnavas, Draupadi has done prapatti dosha by catching hold of the sari with one hand, and with another hand she was praying. When it is not happening, then that is why, according to Sri Vaishnavas, they say Sita ji, in order to surrender to Ramchandra completely, she gave up her Shakti. She is such a pativrata. If she wanted, she could have burned Ravanasura and his kingdom to ashes with her tapasya. But she did not do that because she gave up her Shakti and depended on Lord Ramchandra to come and protect her. Right? And Draupadi Devi gave up her Lajja. Lajja means shame. It's a Hindi word, right? Lajja. she gave up her Raja. Anything could have happened, But she had no color. Dushasana, Kshatriya, he had so much strength, he is also a very strong person. There is a huge fight, Kurukshetra war, like that. So, so she, with the tears in her eyes, she was looking at everybody. Everybody, bowed their heads. Then she remembered Vasishtha's instruction that under such circumstances, only Krishna can protect me. Then she started crying. If you want, I don't know if it's in Telugu. You can note down. Govinda Dwarkavasin Krishna Gopijanapriya Kauravai Paribhutam Mam Kim Na Janasi Keshava He Natha He Ramanatha Rajanathartinasana Kauravarnava Magnam Mam Uddharasva Janardhana Krishna Krishna Mahayogin Vishwatman Vishwabhavana Prapannam Pahi Govinda Guru Madhye Vasidati. She was crying. She said, Govinda, all of you can say, Govinda, Dwarkavasin, Krishna, Gopijana Priya, Kauravaihi, Paribhutam Mam, Kimna Janasi Keshava, He Natha, He Ramanatha, Rajanatha Artinasana, Kauravarnava Magnam, Mam Uddharasva Janardhana, Krishna Krishna Mahayogi, Vishwatman Vishwabhavana, Prapannam Pahi Govinda, Guru Madhye Vasidati. Hey Govinda, Hey Dwarkavasi, Krishna, Gopijana Priya, I am your devotee. Kauravas are insulting your devotee. Are you not knowing? Are you not knowing? Both Dwarkavasa, Gopijana Priya, Keshava. I am drowning in an ocean called Kauravas. An ocean called Kauravas. Please come and protect me. Krishna Krishna, Mahayogi, Vishwatmana, Vishwabhavana, Prapanna, Pahi Govinda, Guru Madhye Vasidata. So please come and save me. Please come and save me. Like that, she started crying. Then Krishna at the time, he was sitting on a shaya, on his bed. So when he heard the cries of Draupadi, he immediately became vigilant, became very disturbed, and he came running. Right? And he came running. Krishnam cha Vishnum cha Harim Naram cha Trayana Viprosati Yanyasi Tatastu Dharmontarito Mahatma Samavrunot Vai Vividhai Suvastrai. So, Krishna is known as Dharmamurti, and Sri Vaishnavas, they comment that Krishna has to come from Dwarka to Hastinapur. This is happening in Hastinapur. So, at the time, they were, all the sarees are available in Kanchipuram. Kanchipuram is famous for sarees all the time. If Krishna has to go to Kanchipuram and bring the supply of all the sarees and supply to Draupadi, it will take time. So very beautifully they commented that Krishna came directly to Hastinapur. He took the threads in the Mangal Sutras of the Kauravas trees, all the Kauravas trees, and with those threads he made sari. So he himself, they say he himself became a sari. So it is one of the incarnations of Krishna, sari incarnation. Right? He constantly supplied sari. And then Vividai Suvastre, beautiful designs. Right? Beautiful designs. And different colors. He would take one sari, one more sari will apply, add on by Draupadi is add on by one more sari, where with different design and different color. Draupadi, Dushasana would remove that sari, then one more sari would appear of different color. Like that, different colors, different designs. It's a huge mountain of saris. So Shiva Vaishnavas they comment that one of the reasons all the 100 sons were killed is all the ladies when they heard that so many nice sarees are being supplied in the Kuru Sabha, they all came and took those sarees themselves. Right? So it became a thievery. It is stealing. Without permission of Draupadi, they took sarees because those sarees belong to Draupadi. Without anybody's permission, they have taken sarees as a punishment. All uska suhag ujad gaya. Yesterday, one of the so here Nilkanteshwar he comments Dushasan became very tired, removing the sari. He became insulted and then he sat down. Then here the commentary says that because she did not find fault in Yudhishthira Maharaj, a great personality. Till the last moment, she is asking, what is dharma? What is dharma? What is dharma? Right? So she has that dharma spruha. Right? So Krishna converted her dharma into sari. So her dharma only protected her. Dharma or action. So when she surrendered to Krishna, Krishna told, with your dharma only I will protect you. Right? Very interesting. So this is a very iconic episode in Mahabharat. We will continue next week. Any questions, comments?
Yudhishthira Maharaj could tell Shakuni to change the Dyson when he knew that the Dysons were. He could bring some new Dyson that would have changed.
Yudhishthira Maharaj did not know, no?
But he knew that Lila was he. Shakuni knew the magic.
He did not know that those dice are. Anybody has any comments? became Das, na? Das has no rights. He has to take permission.
Krishna is to understand Draupadi and Sakhi, Sakhi regularly. Again, Sakhi. So why he made her like a Mohara after all this Mahabharat to happen? Why Draupadi now so much to suffer? Why he made her Mohara?
She had, there is a, she ridiculed, no? There is a story. Once Durvas Muni narrated the glories of Purushottam Mahina. She ridiculed in her last life.
That was a punishment. We don't know the story. We don't know the story.
Yeah,
We don't know the story.
that is the story. Purushottam, they say Purushottam Mahina glories में ये story आता है. ठीक है?
Let's thank Prabhuji by chanting.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.